So what's up guys, this video is about scientifically proven tips for beating procrastination, and I'm gonna explain you how to apply this to your daily life so you won't procrastinate anymore and do what you have to do to achieve your goals and to have a better life. Okay, number one, pick your poison. What I mean is the key to beating procrastination is focus. We often give ourselves too many things to do and become overwhelmed. So we start by choosing just one thing that you've been procrastinating and make a commitment to complete the task in the next week. For me, my poison, and I chose this like 2 years ago, it's exercise. This is my poison. Every day, I make a commitment. I exercise. It doesn't really matter what kind of exercises, but you need to exercise, move. It depends on where you live. For me, I can't run. I can't do running because it's dangerous and my mother will get angry at me. So I I just I'm just at my house doing push-ups, sit-ups, squats. You can actually improvise. You don't really need to go to the gym to do any kind and to do exercises, because you can do it at home, and you can just buy some dumbbells. Probably not big equipment if you don't have a big house, but that's not the point. The point is you do exercise. First you need to set a goal. Just set a fucking 10 push-ups a day. That's about it. Just do it. Do 10 push-ups a day. First, when you wake up, do it. Just do it. Just do 10 push-ups. That's all what it takes. Start. You need to start. Okay? So here's a quote: I don't walk away from things that I think are unfinished. So when you start, you need to finish. But a tip is, just tell yourself you're just gonna do 5. But because this is a mental trick to keep you going, you need to start. You start small, and step by step you build up, and that makes you want to do more. And that's a big tip to uh, tip to apply to your daily life right now. Okay, so pause this video and write a paper, because when you write, it's better. When you write it down, it sticks to your head, because there's some weird science, not weird. There's some science in there. Okay. Next step number 2. Start today. So once you narrowed it to one task, which is exercise for me, you must take immediate action. If it feels daunting, or you don't think you have enough time to complete the task, we're gonna do the next step. But I advise you to start today, now. If not now, when? Right? Because if you keep putting it tomorrow, it will never finish. You're like in a loop. You're in a cycle of never accomplishing anything. And we don't want to do that, okay? Okay. This is the step that I said in number 2, which is the 5-minute miracle. So this is one of the best techniques for people who struggle with procrastination. The 5-minute miracle involves asking yourself, like, what action can I take in less than 5 minutes today? Or you can even like do 1 minute or 2 minutes if you're really fucking procrastinating. Just tell yourself you're just gonna do this for 1 minute or 2 minutes. For me, I said exercise. I said I'm just gonna do 10 push-ups. Well, before I said I'm just gonna do 5 push-ups. Then after that 5, I feel like doing more, so I do another one. So I did 10. So I keep adding and adding. You just set small goals first, then it builds up to there. It's like stacking blocks. You start one. You can't just like put five blocks in at the same time, right? Start by 1, 2, 3, 4 until you build the fucking tower, right? Okay. It was like 5 minutes, 2 minutes. So number 4 is do the power hour. So a power hour consists of putting away all distractions and working in concentrated chunks of time. So to begin with, I suggest no more than 20-minute intervals. So this is what I got from Robin Sharma, which is the 20-20-20 formula, which is you do this for the first hour of the day, but you can watch his YouTube and use this, or I tweaked his the things that you're gonna do, and this is my personal 2020 when I wake up formula. So in the first 20 minutes, I, of course, do a fucking run, but I can't run, right? So I do exercises, I do push-ups, squats, I do jumping jacks to keep my blood flowing. Okay, so I also drink water. Of course, you need that. So you need to replenish and love yourself more if you want a good day, right? Because most people don't do these things. They don't drink water, but they pee. Okay, next is you exercise, right? So before you next 20 minutes is taking a shower. So I advise you do this before and after taking a shower. Is do positive affirmations to motivate, not just motivate, but to tell yourself that you're this kind of person. You're this, that, because it helps you, your mind, to uh to think, not just think, to do action. It's you who's saying this to yourself. An example is, I will be present in every moment. I am smart. I am kind. I am brave. I am beautiful. Today is a great day. You say that to yourself loudly. If you don't want to say it loudly, you can whisper it to yourself. But the point is, you have to say it before and after taking a cold shower. This may 20 minutes is fucking doing a cold shower. It's the most uncomfortable shit, especially if it's winter. You don't want to take shower, or of course us in the Philippines, it's already uh summer, so it's okay. But when it's like June or August, it's already raining. It's so freaking cold. It's really hard to take a shower. You like some people take a shower like one times a week due to the fucking pandemic. Nobody nobody will really smell them. So that's a this is a big jump. Doing cold shower every day, which actually boosts your chemicals in your brain that will release like dopamine, serotonin, also all of those things that you need to be motivated and start doing action in the day. So the last one is the meditation. Of course, you see a monk there. Uh, Meditation. Why? Because for me, in my personal experience, it's up to you if you want to do this or not. But motivation helps me to be clear in the day. It it boosts my focus. I become more focused when I do this. I actually am doing 20 to 30 minutes now, not anymore 10 minutes, because at the start you can just like do this for 5 minutes or 1 minute, 2 minutes if you really can't focus on just sitting there. And okay, how to meditate first. So you meditate by, you don't you you're gonna have to think when you're meditating, but the thing is, you let them pass like clouds. The thoughts are just like fucking passing clouds. There's a thought coming and you just let it go. That's it. It's about coming in, go. It's like a cycle. You get what I mean? And you just focus at the moment. So the best technique here, if it's meditation, is probably uh focus on your breath. So you just focus on the breath, the diaphragm, your lungs, and that's it. You focus on that and not think, because you're focusing on something, so you're not really gonna think. And that's a good way to exercise your discipline, your willpower gets stretched. So these things makes your willpower. Willpower is like a battery. Battery. An example is your cell phone, right? That's a battery. You also have a battery on making decisions. So this 2020 formula of mine, or you can go to Robin Sharma, makes your battery stronger. It it has longer usage compared to others' battery, which you will have more decisions, better decisions, focus better, and you're gonna have a lot of things accomplished. When you have that, you're gonna be ahead of everybody's around you, and who doesn't want that, right? Okay. Last thing is number 5. Kill it with kindness. So research shows that the more you can forgive yourself for past procrastination, the more likely you are to overcome your current procrastination and take action. So you have to practice self-compassion when thinking of your past experience procrastinating. So guys, I need to emphasize this so much. You need to forgive yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. Don't beat yourself up if you fail or something. If you fail at something, because you need that failure. You use that failure as fuel to motivate yourself. You can't just win all the time. Of course, that's boring, right? If you're playing a game, you like fucking winning. You start winning, right? Like the start of the game, you start winning, and you're just gonna get bored, right? So you need to like face hardships in life. That's how I see it. And you face hardships, you don't beat yourself. You show kindness to yourself, and you practice self compassion. You love. See, that's how you practice self compassion. You hug yourself. Not just said, but you need to practice this. This is a really important trait. You learn from your failures. You need to learn from them. And that's about it, guys. This is the 5 tips on how I overcame procrastination, how I'm doing, and how I applied it from day by day. And this is the lessons I've learned from also other inspirational gurus. Not everything about them is true, but there are some things that are true, and you can take a lot from them. So the main point is you guys should apply what I've talked about, and it's just like this is just knowledge masturbation. If you don't apply these things, you're just like binge watching like Netflix if you don't apply what I have said. And that's all. Thank you for listening, and have a great day and have a great life.